what's up, people? This is Javier, the Drop Podcast, right here in Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah, right here, right here. We got a lot of stuff we want to bring to you tonight. I think I'm looking at the right camera. Let me see. Yep. All right. Yeah, I got a lot of things going on. I got like 4 or 5 monitors over here. I got um, I got TikTok going on over here. Then I got YouTube and Facebook going on. And I'm trying to monitor everything while it's happening. Look, holler if you can hear me. If you can hear me, say something so I know that you hear me. Matter of fact, let me see can I do something right here. Yeah, I hear it going on a little bit. So that's what's up. All right, that sounds good right there. Listen, listen. Thank you for coming to the podcast. This is the Drop Podcast, and this is our new time. Our new time is what? 8 o'clock. Yeah, on Tuesday. So we here at 8 o'clock on Tuesday, and we got some special things going on, coming up. Rather, let's say that got some special things coming up soon. All right. So tell your people, tell your mama, tell your daddy. Hey, this is a podcast for everybody. Nah, well, I can't say for everybody. You might want to leave your children off, but hey, shit, they hear more of this than we do. What I'm talking about. Let's see, hear this music right here. They hear more of this than we do. You know, they hear y'all grown folk cussing and going on and carrying on and acting a fool. What's up, TikTok? Telling you, hey, hey, Facebook, hey, YouTube. What's up? What's up? What's up? We are here with the Drop Podcast, and I am your host, JMontage. All right, better known as Javier. Okay. If you don't know nothing about me, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me. I'm a musician. I'm a audio engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer. I have my doctorate in theology. You know, I write music. I write plays. I write scores. I play Latin music. Matter of fact, coming up, let me say, I look. Hey, I got cue cards. Aha. Uh, coming up Saturday. Look, I'll be at the joint. I think I'm looking okay. I'll be at the joint Saturday. The joint is Main Street in Columbia, South Carolina. I'll be at the joint with this band called Natural Desire this Saturday. And on I think it's coming up the 22nd. I think it's the 22nd. Don't quote me yet. um, we'll be back at the joint again. So I'll be trying to tell you some things that I'm doing that I'm, embarking upon and trying to make some things happen right here in South Carolina. So, I am a musician, I am an artist. Not a rapper, but I'm a writer. So listen, if you got music you want to get out, we want to kind of put you on something, play some of your music here. As a matter of fact, speaking of music, guess what I got? I got a treat for you. I got a treat for you tonight. I'm gonna play one of my songs. I might play two of them tonight if I feel good to it. If I feel good, I'm gonna play two. All right. TikTok, y'all might not be able to hear it like that, but hey. But hey, we're gonna play summer uh Javi music. And we're gonna bring it up on screen so let you hear it. But I'm not gonna play the one with the video. If you want to go listen to the one with the video, you go on and look it up, and you can hear it. But I think I'm gonna do Sugar Daddy tonight. I want to be your sugar daddy. Look, I wrote this song a couple years ago. Uh, after I shut down my club, what that was called Sugar Daddies. So everybody out there, well, some people out there trying to reign, talking about they got the name, but I had a club called Sugar Daddies right there on St. Andrews Road. So after I shut down the club, then one night I just was laying down, um, thinking about some of the stuff that happens, that was happening at the club, and what time, we opened up like 12 in the morning, 12 in the, yeah, I guess you would say 12 in the morning, and we'll probably close about 6 or 7 the next morning, maybe 11 p.m. and close about 6 or 7 the next day. And so this song was like, I got inspiration to write this song about thinking about some things that happened at late night spots like that. So we gonna play that. We gonna play that for you. All right. It's called "I Wanna Be Your Sugar Daddy." I think I'm gonna put it on Rat now. Let me see how this thing. It's on YouTube. So let me look at it and see what this thing look like. It may be a commercial before, so I'm trying to Gauge it so if it's a commercial that you'll be able to hear it before the commercial. Let's see what this thing doing. Okay, it starts playing. A lot of women running around talking about they're looking for a big man. Let me tell you something. All right. Till you had a sweet man, and that's me. A man that want to take care of you, that want to see you happy. Went to a club about 4 in the morning. People was coming and going. Seeing a girl out the corner of my eye. She was a dime and I could not lie. She had a body that would not stop. She winked at me and my heart just dropped. I was going to ask her what's her name. What came out I could not explain. I wanna be your sugar daddy. I'm gonna keep you happy. Keep a smile up on your face. Move into a brand new place. I'll buy you a pretty car. Take trips that's near and far. Let me hit it, baby, I ain't joking. Like Clarence Carr, I'll be stroking. I'll be your sugar daddy. Your sugar daddy. I'll be your sugar daddy. Your sugar daddy. We left about 5:45. She told me she wanted some quick. Baby, let's go to my home. I said, baby, do you live alone? It's just me, myself, and I. Baby, I would not lie. She put it on me 2 hours straight. I'm addicted and I cannot wait. I wanna be your sugar daddy. I'm gonna keep you happy. Keep a smile up on your face. Moving into a brand new place. I'll buy you a pretty car. Take trips that's near and far. Let me hit it, baby, I ain't joking. Like Clarence Carter, I'll be stroking. I'll be your sugar daddy. 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 Been going back every day. Paying bills where I don't stay. Keep a smile up on her face. She keeps me calm when I catch a case. She can cook, I can't deny her. Rick James, she turned on my fire. I just can't leave her alone. She got me texting on the phone. I wanna be your sugar daddy. I'm gonna keep you happy. Keep a smile up on your face. Moving into a brand new place. I'll buy you a pretty car. Take trips that's near and far. Let me hit it, baby, I ain't joking. Like Clarence Carter, I'll be stroking. I'll be your sugar daddy. I'll be your sugar daddy. that's what I'm talking about right there. Sugar daddy, your sugar daddy. So that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what we doing. That's what we did. Look, that came as an inspiration a couple years ago uh, when I had my club called Sugar Daddies, and after having the club Sugar Daddies, and tragically it caught on fire, and ever since then I just decided not to revisit it again and open it back up. But look, I had uh I had some good times in Sugar Daddies, man. We did some uh made some money, had some fun, met some people, you know. It was just an awesome situation. I appreciate that. But since then I have moved on and I'm doing some different things now. I've opened up a mobile cigar lounge. And so that has been going good. It's called Javier Sete. Let me see, can I find some type of something so you can see what that looks like. Called Javier Sete uh, Mobile Cigar Lounge. I don't have nothing in this one. Uh, nah, man, I sure don't. I thought I had some pictures or something that I can show you so you can see it. But anywho, so that's what that was. So look, I've done several things since then. You got the mobile cigar lounge, and right now I'm in the process of writing two books. Well, actually, I wrote one, and I'm in the process of writing another one and a series to that one. So I mean, hey, things are going well. I just want to say by of uh, PSA for the men. Men, look here, go get your prostate checked. If you're 50 or older, go get checked out. Stop sitting around talking about, man, I don't know, I want them sticking their finger. Look, you rather them stick their finger some way than you be laying on your back and wish somebody could get whatever in you out of you. All right? So, hey, go on, do it. Hey, it's a one time thing, just gotta get checked every now and then. And we men of color, hey man, just come on, don't stop playing around, and get the thing done. All right, all right. So not only that, look, get your blood pressure checked, and if you're on blood pressure pills, be sure to take your pressure pills. Ladies, if you got a man that's on blood pressure pills, tell him to take his blood pressure pills if he want to be here. All right, take your blood pressure pills. It's all right. It ain't like it used to be. They don't stop you from doing whatever, but they keep you regulated and your blood regulated so that you can live to do something. All right. So you got to go ahead and get yourself checked out. Get your blood pressure checked out. Get your prostate checked out, and stop being the type of man talking about I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't know. Did I end my stream or something? I did. That man talking about I don't want to go to the doctor because I don't know what's going on, and I'm scared of what's going on. No, man, don't be scared. Uh, don't be scared, man. Get yourself checked out because you want to be around for your kids. You want to be around for everybody who say they love you. You want to definitely be around for them because hey, you ain't no good once you're dead. Once you're dead, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Once you're dead, you're done. So hey, go get yourself checked out. Listen here. All right, listen. I've added another show, and this show is a little different. This show is gonna air on Thursday nights, and it's gonna be late night drop podcast. All right, and I'm not doing it this Thursday, but next Thursday. Look at somebody and say next Thursday. If you know somebody near you, look at them and say next Thursday. The drop podcast will be on at 10. Well, look at my nose red, ain't it? The drop podcast on at 10. That is red. Must be just glowing off of my off of my shirt. But it sure is red. Like my whole face red. Look here, if y'all see me fall out or anything, make sure you call the EMP or ESP, whoever call somebody. You see me fall out, call them. But I'm looking mighty red there. But anywho, look here. Late night drop podcast will be the Thursday, November 12th. I think that's what it is. November 12th. By the way, I want to say happy birthdays to all the Scorpios. All the Scorpios. Let me see where I'm at. Yeah. Happy birthday, all the Scorpios. Happy birthday to you. Look here. I'm included. I want to send a special shout out to Quan. His birthday today is 16 years old. So, happy birthday, Quan. Shout out to my brother, Jermaine Jackson. He had his birthday earlier, I think this week. I think it was this week his birthday. Might have been last week. Last week. So, y'all, hey, all Scorpios, happy birthday to you. Hey, my birthday is next Wednesday. All right. My birthday next Wednesday. So I'm in the Scorpio too. So I mean, happy birthday to all Scorpios. We're gonna be shouting it out for the rest of the month. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. We want to give our shout out to one of our sponsors, a new sponsor, the Red Carpet Event Center on Broad River Road. I think the address is 1231 Broad River Road. Y'all give them a shout out, the Red Carpet Event Center. Hey, if you got anything that's going on, you trying to do something in a major way at a nice place, the Red Carpet Inn, I keep saying Red Carpet Inn, Red Carpet Event Center. That's what it is. The Red. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? Hey, Brandon. The Red Carpet Event Center. Go on, check it out. Call. I don't have the number on, but if you drive by Broad River Road, uh, you know, somebody will be there, or you could just leave a note. Leave a note. We'll get back in touch with you. Or hey, hit me in DM. I'll get back in touch with you. I'll make sure that the message is gotten. You know what I'm saying? So the red carpet. I don't know what my computer doing something stupid over here, but it ain't showing what's going on. I know something going on. Got my man Brandon has left South Carolina and moved to Florida. Man, I hope everything is going well down there in Florida. In Florida. In Florida. Red Carpet Event Center. Uh and AIM Pro Bus Lines. AIM Pro Bus Lines. Look, if you're taking a trip and you want to go to the casino, you got a group of people, say you want to go down to the beach in Florida, that's still good this time of year. Or you want to go to Myrtle Beach, hey, just call AIM Pro Bus Lines and you can reach them at this number 803-261-3893. 803-261-3893. We're going to put it on the computer so you can see it. And hey, that's what it's going to be. So you can get the number. And if you need to take a trip, call us. Don't be tripping. All right. Listen here. So I'm gonna do a little bit of talking about myself tonight. So I try not to do too much. What's up? I see you, Brandon. I try not to do too much, but I've been an artist probably since I was in high school. Uh, Me and a friend of mine, we wrote a song right back in '86, and we sold it to a record company. And a lot of y'all know the song. A lot of y'all dance to the song. Hey, a lot of y'all made babies to the song. And it was RFTW, the song Tonight. We did that song and we sold that song to the record company, and RFTW, you know, started singing it, and the song, ah, girl, girl, tonight. That song right there. Well, wrote that around about, I think it was like, I think around about 86, somewhere around 85, 86, somewhere around there. I don't exactly remember, but I do remember the phone call I got that Sunday night. After I had came in, and listened to them, listened to uh, the record company and the little money they offered us, and I didn't know nothing about record companies and music that time. All I knew, I liked music, and we wrote a pretty nice song. When you hear the song, is doom, pa, doom, pa, doom, pa, doom, pa, doom, 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 doom. Where that little pop came because I was popping the pedal on the piano when we recorded it on a cassette tape. That's how that rhythm came in that song. Um, and that was just something me and him we were doing in the band room. He was more writing lyrics, and I was more arranging then. And but we wrote the song and sold the song. And when we got out of school, he moved to Atlanta. He's a producer down in Atlanta now. So I'm not gonna call his name. I don't know if he want to be known like that, but if he do, then we gonna get him on the show, and so we can talk about that time when we did that song, and how our lives uh transform after that. So I thought that was a good thing happened. Among other things that I done, I mean, I've been on the road so long. I used to do music direct, be a music director for several different plays. Did it for years. The main one we did, chair getting funky. The main one we did was Lord, Why I Keep Choosing the Wrong Man. I'm not gonna call his name. Uh, I'm just not shouting out folk right now because still some folks in some peculiar uh positions. So that one, and what was the other one? When a Woman's Fed Up, airing out your dirty laundry. Uh, what Man, we did so many plays, but that was the main one. When a Woman's Fed Up, and let me see, what was the other one? Man, I wish I could make a call right now and get some information. My mind just go blank. Um, Let me see the other one, and I liked that one too. Just Be a Man About It. Yeah, he wrote that one. Just Be a Man About It, and what Lord, why do I keep choosing the wrong man? So now he's taking Lord off and just put why do I keep choosing the wrong man? So that's what he's doing now, and that that particular production, uh, we stayed out a good 10 years just running that production. And I thought it was pretty good back then. That was my first actual play that I did. Y'all see me moving around. I'm doing so many different things at the same time. That was the first actual play that I did, and the play ran well. It done well, and I stayed out on the road for a long time. Um, it did have some effect on my life at the time. At the time, I was married, and you have to be careful when you're on the road and doing stuff like that. You might never think that it could impact your life, but it's going to impact your life probably financial and emotionally and spiritually as well. So you got to be careful when you take these jobs and these gigs, and what they say, count up the cost and make sure that what you're doing when you're doing something that it makes sense. And like to say, start out how you can hold out, you know because I can tell you one thing, this, and one thing I do realize now, I always talk about it. Whatever was something that you always wanted, and it could be in the realms of uh, maybe something you shouldn't have. When the enemy, and I'm gonna get real, I get religious and I talk about all that, but when the enemy gets you out away from your safety net, you can best believe he's going to bring everything to you that you ever wanted because you don't have a full safety net or nothing to rely on behind you. Because most of the time when you leave home and you're on tour, you at the mercy of the people you with. And it's a lot of things happen when you out there on tour. Believe me, I've seen a lot. I've done considerably a lot. I met a lot of people. I can tell you some stories. Some of the stuff that y'all just hearing about now, this stuff ain't just started happening. It has been happening for years. But I mean, the road is roofless. It's just not a place for everybody. And now you got people that's artists now, and when you listen to them and when you look at them and they want to jump out there and they think the beauty of it, and then I'm gonna meet plenty of women. You will, but it's a lot of other things go with that you may not be ready for. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of decisions that you end up making that you would put you in a lot of maybe sometime compromising positions. Yeah, I've been in positions where when I come back to my hotel room's already filled with people. You know what I'm saying? And seriously, and you sitting up here like, how in the devil they got in my room? This is supposed to be my room, but things happen like that. So, the road ain't for everybody. It can be some glitz and glamour, but it can be a lot of stuff happening that you're unfamiliar with. Some unfamiliar territory. When you get people out there, and then we always talk about how people would would offer you drinks, and then your drinks are spiked. They got something in it. Man, that happens a lot when you're on the road, when you're an artist, when you're performing. You just don't know what people will do, and how they react. Man, people looking at you, they're looking at you in awe. I could probably still go to some cities now and people remember me. I remember every time we would tour city, and if I had went there the year before, there were always somebody in the audience who always say call out my name or whatsoever because I had already been there performing. So I mean, people don't forget and they look forward to you, especially when you're doing something. If you're doing something that's productive, or you're doing something that's life changing. And that's me. I want to do something that's gonna be productive and life changing. So hey, I had a good time on the road. I don't care what they say. You go to churches and they tell you whatever they want to say. But sometimes sin is good. I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be doing it. You wouldn't be doing it. That's why you drink. That's why you do some of the things you do. But as we gotten older, now we do different things. Uh we got different decisions. We have different choices. Our life go in different paths, and I try to live my life where I have choices and not decisions. Got me? Try to live your life where you got choices, not decisions. What you mean? Well, I got a choice whether I want to eat steak or whether I want to eat pork chops or whether I want to eat lamb chops. That's a choice. But if I got to make a decision whether to buy food or to pay my light bill, that ain't where you want to be. So you want to be in the position that you make choices, not decisions. And I always try to live my life and set my life up that I make choices because it's bad to be in a situation and you got to make a decision, man. Man, should I do this or should I do that? And what's going to become of me if I make the wrong decision? How's this going to impact me? Well, if I do this, then I won't have that. So I mean, with decision making, it's a lot of sacrificing. With decision making, it's a lot of sacrifices. So you got to be aware of these things, and that's just this life now. Things are not like it was when we were growing up. I was just talking to somebody about kids don't even know how to write in cursive. They don't know how to sign their name. That's crazy. That means that they really have no identity. Y'all got that? When you can't sign your name, you don't have no identity because when you sign your name, it's called a signature. Signing is branding your name. It's branding whoever you are. Y'all, excuse me, I need to eat something. Um, Branding your name. All right. We need to teach our kids how to write in cursive, how to brand themselves, how to have a signature. Because if you notice in school, they don't do that anymore. They don't teach the kids how to brand their name or brand themselves. And they've taken that out. Y'all know that was mandatory for us when we went to school. You had to write in cursive, sign your name at the top of the page. Whatever you wrote, college, you had to do that. Well, you did more typing, but you know what I'm saying. But it was mandatory, and so it's gotten to the point where they don't even care. You know why they don't care? Because without a signature, you don't have an identity. Oh no, yeah. It's a reason why on your birth certificate that your name is in all caps. That means your name. That means you're a corporation. You're not an individual. Yeah. hmm I know we hear about this stuff all the time, and we man, y'all just conspiracy theory. You know what? People said that to me for years and years and years, and now look around. The same thing that I've said is the same thing that's happening. I be laughing at them. Like, see, I told you. Y'all don't believe what I say. You ain't gotta believe me. Time will tell. Look at somebody and say, time will tell. But listen here. I'm gonna play another song that I did, and I haven't released it yet. But I'm gonna let y'all be the first to hear it. Let me see. Let's do. Anybody like some trail music? I'm gonna let y'all hear this song. It's gonna be the y'all very first time. Um, so I'm gonna let you hear it. It's called Trail Ride. Now, should I play that one? Yeah, let me play that. I'm gonna play that one. All right. Here we go. See, can I get a picture up? 'Cause I don't wanna just have my ugly computer sitting up there. No picture. So here we go. It's time for me to get up and do my thing. Do my thing. Bring your tambourines, your clap pins, and your cowbells, whatever you got. It's time to put it on with this trail ride love. Come on. Come on. Here we go.
Ducking off.
Come on, everybody. We're dancing to the beat. Yeah. To the beat. Inside and outside and even in the street. All right. It's because
I see you over there.
we like the trail ride love. We're moving together. Sliding across the way. Look at the people. They know how to sway. It's because we got that trail ride love. Giddy up to the front, giddy up to the back. Now slide to your left and slide to your right. It's because we like the trail ride love.
Tell me what's going on there.
The grown folks are dancing,
I see him over
the
there.
children are too. Folks on the grill,
What's up, bro?
he knows what to do. It's
You look
because
good over there right there. You know why?
we like the trail ride love.
What's going on?
The sisters are here
Hey, girl.
sipping on wine. The brothers are here drinking on shine. It's because
Oh, yeah.
we got the trail ride love.
Come on, let's do it again. Come on, here we go.
Giddy up to the front, giddy up to the back. Now slide to the left
Let's slide.
and slide to the right. It's because
There you go. You got it now.
we got the trail ride love.
Oh, you
James Brown would say something like this: Get up, get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up. It's because
Oh, yeah.
we like the trail ride love.
Well, I like that James Brown thing right there. How we doing?
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. It's because
Oh, yeah. Come on.
that's what it is. We like the trail ride love. So y'all heard it here first.
Right there.
Got it right
Giddy
here.
up to the front.
Drop.
Giddy up to
Podcast.
the back. Now slide to the left.
I told you that's what we're doing.
Slide to the right. It's because we like the trail ride love.
Oh, man, you can do that again right there.
Giddy up.
Yeah.
Giddy up.
That's what you got right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You heard it
Giddy up.
first right
Put your
here
boy Funk right
on the
there.
Drop
Giddy up.
Podcast. So when
It's
it's released
because
next year,
we like the
when it's
trail
released next
ride
year,
love.
that's what you got.
Oh,
You got it
man,
right
come
here
on.
first
Giddy up.
on the Drop Podcast.
Giddy up. Giddy up.
So all y'all Southern Soul lovers,
It's because
get ready. That's just one of them.
we like the trail ride love.
That's just one of them.
What else we gonna do?
Giddy up to the front.
In the front?
Giddy up to the back.
How y'all like
Now
that?
slide to the left and
Give us a
slide
hand.
to the right. Because we like the trail ride love.
Yeah, yeah. That was a Trail Ride Love by none other than yours truly, JMontage, or should I say Javi is the artist that did that. So hey, we got a lot of things that's happening. That was my song. So the rights are owned by me. Listen, Facebook and YouTube and TikTok and Twitch and all of y'all, whichever, all the ones that we're screaming on tonight. That was mine. Look, how was um what was that we just what was that we just encountered? My favorite. I'm trying to put this thing up now. Halloween. Y'all had a good time Halloween? I certainly did. Look, I'm gonna show y'all a picture of what I did Halloween. Halloween was like fun to me. And I love Halloween just for the reason that I could dress up and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Some people so religious you can't do nothing. They want to keep you in the box. But this Halloween, let me see, can I find that picture? Can I pull it up? Mr. Dykes. Yeah, I had a good time this Halloween. And this Halloween, come on up, like a Sean. This who I was this Halloween. That was me this Halloween. Uh-huh. The Joker. I like the Joker character. That was this Halloween. Oh, okay, that's the new logo idea for the broadcast. But that's what we did this Halloween. Man, I had so much fun. I had so much fun. Y'all remember him? Oh, that was another thing we did Saturday. But right here, the Joker. How y'all like? Y'all did y'all think I do that pretty well right there? Y'all think it look all right? Yeah, man. Uh, I'm gonna let you see it. What's that? TikTok. I'll let you see it. Yep. Now let TikTok see it. That was me Saturday. So we had fun, man. I mean, yeah, fun down the smokes restaurant, seafood restaurant. I didn't even know it was called Smoked Seafood Restaurant until afterwards, man. That's something crazy. I didn't even know, but that's what we did. Yeah, man. I loved it. I loved it. Let me see something else I want to pull up. Look here. I don't know. I know y'all don't know it, but let me see. Can I pull it up? Where are you? Where are you? Um, I do have more songs out, and I'm currently on this site called N1M. N1M. And my songs have been up to number one for a minute. And I still got a song on there right now that's number one. So I mean we look we making some noise. I'm doing it a little quietly. I ain't letting everybody know what's happening. But this is the site right here, N1M. And this is what I have on it. And I'm finna these are some of the songs I wrote. Y'all just heard Sugar Daddy. But you see a song on there called You and got My Fantasy. And watch this. All of my songs have been on the charts, on their charts for number one. I'm gonna show you. Let's look at charts. Skip for now. See that right there? Number one. The position, peak position, number one. How long? 38 weeks. So, hey, we making some noise right there. Number one. I've been doing it for a minute. Okay, that's local. So let's see where we at national. Let's see where we at. National, we at 107. No, we ain't. Yeah, 107. Global, I'm at 121. That's global. So on a national level, I'm at 107, 38 weeks. Local, I'm at number one. So if you can see some of the other songs right there, I pull it up that you see it, see where they are. 168, 169. Look, I've been on the charts. Been on the charts for a long time. So just because you don't hear it or just because you don't see it, don't mean it ain't there. Because we're in different places. You see what I'm saying? So we do different things and we in different places. Week 44. So I mean that's been a great experience um, to be there, to to be where they got me on the charts, man. That's all right. And I keep going up number one. I know, and it's some great artists on here. It's a lot of great artists on here, but the song I got called "You" has been on the charts, and we're trying to stay on the charts. So how you like me now? So so what you didn't know, now you know some different things, man. This thing keeps going on. Now you know some different things. So hey, you never know who you have around you, and how much uh how much benefit or the wealth of knowledge you got around you. I I'm not a person that like to toot my own horn, but I know some stuff. I know some stuff, and I can help a lot of people, and I have helped a lot of people. Um, Unfortunately, some things when you help people, it just don't come back around like you think it's gonna come back around. But you know, sometimes you just get to the point you just don't worry about what people think, and just gonna do what you do. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to set this thing back up. Yeah. So listen, Thursday. Let's talk about next Thursday. Next Thursday at 10 p.m. That's next Thursday. I have a guest from New York. Her name is Tanya Prophet. She's a writer. She's a publicist, and she has a magazine. She has a show, and she's on the radio up there. And she's gonna be my guest, and we're trying to spread this whole podcast out and do some different things. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, people, for coming on. Thank you. Appreciate you. Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts. Let me know that you're there. But we're gonna have her on next Thursday at 8, not 8, at 10 p.m. So we're gonna be talking about what's going on up there in New York. What is she doing? What's going on in the industry that she's in? Um, how she managing, who she is, how long she been in the industry, and what's her next move. So those are the kind of things we're embarking upon. Now, if you know other folk that's in the industry and they want to do some stuff, well, my nose is look like it's red as I don't know what. If they want to do some drop some of their music, look, I'm telling you, while it's free, get it to me. Say it again. While it's free, get it to me. While it's free, get it to me. Because once the podcast go to the global standards, it won't be free no more. If you want to be on the podcast and we can do some conversation and find out who you are and introduce you to people, and let's see what you're doing and how can we help impact the community. Look, it's some crazy things going on now, and we're dealing with some crazy people. All right. So, definitely if you are a philanthropist, you're doing things in the community, you're building things for people, you are investing in our children, you're investing in our seniors. Hey, I need to have you on the show. I'm definitely want to have some pastors on the show. I'm not, look, this is not here to embarrass nobody. We just want to see what you're doing and see how can we help the community grow and what can we do to make the community better and what we're doing better. And so if you're artists, if you are what the thing vocal not a vocal coach, coach, emotional coach, that's what they call them. If you work with kids, whatever you do, whatever you have to contribute, y'all, let's come together and let's do it. Let's Speaking of coming together, look, I'm trying to tell you, there's some things that's really, really, really happening that I don't think we're paying attention to. Um, I don't do a lot of news watching, but I keep my ears to the ground. And they're talking about some things that's always been. It's like I talked earlier about things happening. They talk about you a conspiracy theorists, and now they finding out that there's a mothership uh, and of aliens hovering above us, a mothership, and the president knew it. He being know it, and he has had some type of agreement with them. Now, let me tell y'all something. This ain't just happened. This thing with the alien has been for decades. And when you look at the stuff and they talk about uh, alien abduction, man, they've been working on folk. They've been checking out folk. They've been doing this. They've been pulling people with their technology to their ships and doing stuff. And people who say they have been abducted, is true. So y'all might think it's, oh man, that's conspiracy. You just ain't seen it. When it happened to you, don't say nothing to me. But you were right. That's all I got to say. Just say you were right. I didn't believe it until I seen it. Baby, let me tell you something. Don't wait the things have to get to the point that you believe it. You see it before you believe it. Believe what somebody say. Believe what somebody say. If I'm telling you right now to start putting buying supplies and buying some food, buying food and stocking it up, I'm not telling you just to tell you this. I'm telling you this because things are happening and y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all rather twerk and do this crazy stuff and work, but you ain't working on yourself for the future. Let me tell you something. You may not have a plan for you, but they got a plan for you. And that plan ain't what you want. And they doing everything they can to separate you. That's why money is going to digital currency. It's the reason why it's going to digital currency. So they can control you because your little paper dollar ain't gonna mean nothing. But once it go to digital currency and your money's in a bank, they cut you off when they get ready. They got their own criterias for you doing whatever. Once it go digital, and we can go back to the Bible and talk about what the Bible says about this when we talk about the mark of the beast. Once it go digital, baby, you ain't gonna be able to get nothing to eat. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. You ain't gonna be able to sell nothing. So it's important right now that we start uh, getting into each other, making a community. I ain't talking about no neighborhood. About to make me cuss. I ain't talking about no neighborhood. We always got neighborhood, but we don't have communities. What's the problem? We do this BS and walk around and want to hurt each other, talking about my neighborhood, this my neighborhood, and you ain't bought shit in there. Shit ain't even yours. They gonna come put you out when they get ready. Don't pay it. It ain't your neighborhood, but we need to build communities for ourselves. All right. I mean, let me tell you something. I've been seeing since 2000 the migration of certain people moving out the city and moving to the country, and that's why you see all this stuff on TV talking about living off grid. It's a reason why. Some folk got some information that you ain't got, and while you sitting around playing, dancing, and being entertained, you know what they doing? They stocking up. They stocking up on ammunition. They stocking up on weapons or guns, whatever you want to call it, weapons, uh, pow pows. That's what they doing. They stocking up on food. They stocking up on water. It's a reason why when you go on the internet now you see all of this infinite energy, and they're telling you how to make it. They're telling you what to do. They're telling you. You might don't want to listen, but they are telling you what to do. And I'm telling you, like my dad used to say, a hard head make a soft behind. And if you ain't trying to do what they saying do, man, you gonna be in trouble. Don't come to my house. I'm telling you. Don't roll over here. Cause you ain't gonna get in. Matter of fact, they might be taking you out another way. But I'm trying to tell you, hey, it's things going on, and we as darker skinned people, we need to get together. We need to start pulling together. You need to start meeting people of like passion. Y'all need to start talking. Y'all need to have a place to meet. Y'all need to know where you're going. Y'all need to know what's gonna happen. Y'all need to know where your family is. I bet majority of y'all don't have a will. Majority of y'all probably ain't even got no life insurance. Because you ain't thinking that far. Like nothing ain't gonna happen to you. Hey, I can go down the list of the things that we need to do. But you ain't gotta take my word for it. But when it happened and it's too late, ain't nothing I can do for you. I can't even feel sorry for you. And I really can't feel sorry for you now because I'm telling you. I'm letting you know. I'm allowing you. I'm telling you some of the secrets that they ain't gonna tell you. I'm telling you what they ain't gonna tell you. They ain't tell you to go stock up no food. They ain't tell you to get no community of people because you know you're gonna need each other. You're gonna need each other for protection. You're gonna need each other for food, water, knowledge. I'm trying to tell you. So stop all this crazy hatred, crazy mess. Talking about my neighborhood. You ain't bought nothing. And if you got money, you throwing it away. And I don't want to talk about women, but all y'all want to do is go on trips. But that ain't gonna do nothing for you in the next 5 or 10 years. Let me tell you something. By 2030, they're gonna have this thing online. We're at 2025 now. By 2030, this thing is gonna be online, on and popping. Start buying Bitcoin. Start buying Bitcoin. All right? Start investing in Bitcoin because your dollars ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just trying to put you on. I'm trying to let you know because the things that's coming, y'all ain't ready for it. And the church ain't even ready. I hate to say it, the church ain't even ready. They're still up here doing this stuff, and they forgot the Bible that already told them what's gonna happen, and they ain't even prepared. I'm always reminded of the story of the ant and the grasshopper. If you know that story, you've been in school, you should know that the story of the ant and the grasshopper, where all summer and fall the ant worked, and the ant worked stocking up food and stocking up whatever it need for the winter. That's what the ant did for the whole winter. Now, what did the grasshopper do? The grasshopper played around, looked around, danced, party, ate, been merry, and then when the winter hit, guess what happened? The grasshopper had nothing. Grasshopper had nothing. Died in the wilderness because they didn't prepare. And we go to church every Sunday and don't hear nothing that's going on. Uh-huh. We do. We ain't thinking about what's going on that's right around us. Some of them ain't preaching. They still preaching Daniel's in the lion den. We ain't no damn Daniel, no way. No lion den. That's in Africa. So what y'all gonna do? You gonna sit around and you gonna go to that theater because that's what most of it is now. It ain't like it used to be. What you gonna do? You gonna preach. You gonna preach the today word. Folk ain't prepared. That's what it was say. The Bible say, "So shall it be, so as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be now." Tell you get ready, stock up, put stuff away, because the time coming that it's gonna be crazy. I told somebody years ago, I say, look here, it's something catastrophic coming down the road. And we as dark skinned folk ain't ready. And we ain't gonna be ready because we focusing on something that don't even matter. Men focusing on trying to get as many women as they can get. Women focusing on trying to get as much money so they can take trips and buy stuff with. They focus on all the wrong stuff. Then when the shit hit the fan, then you be looking around talking about help me. None of y'all could have guessed what was gonna happen with the snap. Now what happened? Some folk ain't eating. But when you had all that money, you wasn't thinking. Yeah, bad, tragic. So I mean, hey, look, I ain't gonna spend the whole time fussing talking about it, but I have a passion for this and I have a passion for folk. And I just want everybody to be all right, which I know is not gonna happen. Because no matter how much I tell y'all to prepare, go to the store. You can go on Amazon and buy doomsday packages, food that'll last you. You got to rule of thumb. You need to have food and water for at least 6 months. You need to have food and water for at least 6 months. I can take you down. Well, I ain't gonna take you down. But I can go down in my pantry or wherever I got my food. I ain't gonna even tell you. If you come to my house, you ain't gonna leave. Not like you want to. But I can take you down and show you, man. Every time I go to the store, I get some non-perishable foods, some canned goods, something that all you need is a little water in it, and with a little time, then you got you something to eat. Propane tanks. You need to start buying some propane tanks. I don't know why I'm going this way, man. You need to go. You need to buy some propane tanks. You need to get the little green bottles. You know, you see them in Walmart. Get those too, man. Get anything you can for heat and for usage, for lights, for electricity. Get your generator. You know, man. Don't sit back and just only thing we got to talk about is men chasing women and women how they're trying to manipulate men and people talking about they want to be in a relationship, but they don't want to do what they're supposed to do when they're in a relationship. Man, it's time out for that. It's time out for that mess. You know, you already know if the person for you or the person ain't for you. You know, you feel it. You feel it. I'm writing two books. I just finished one, and it talks about my experience of having um, three enlightenments. Three enlightenments where uh, one time I know I died on the table because I had a triple bypass. They had to stop my heart, take my heart out. I seen them do it. You know what I'm saying? I've been in major collisions, if you will, where my car spun and end up on the other side of the road in the midst of traffic, seeing my life pass before me, not one time, not two times, not three times, several times. It's a reason why I'm still here. And you know, of course, they say, well, you know, God got something for you. Well, maybe this is what it is to tell y'all, to tell people, look, don't waste no time. If you got a couple dollars, just go pick up something from the grocery store and start stocking it. Pick up you some cases of water and start stocking it. When you go to uh, um, Walmart, stop playing around talking about you trying to find all this stuff for the day. Look, shop for the future because your future is not bright. I got some bright lights in here, and your future is not bright. Your future has issues. And if you're not preparing for your future, and how many of y'all voted today? See, it's y'all officials that's here that make the rules. You know, they don't want to do nothing because Congress not in session. But Congress not in session because you got a lunatic up in the office. Yeah, I said it. And I particularly liked him for business. For business. But anywho, that's a horse of another color. But where we are today, if we don't start preparing, if we don't start getting ready, you know, you ain't gonna be having no crab legs, and you ain't gonna be having no steaks, and you ain't gonna be having the luxuries of driving your cars because they gonna take all that away. They really trying to bring back slavery, and it's not about black folk. It's about people. Period. It ain't got nothing to do with your color. It's about people. So it's either you got it or you don't. And the one that has it is the one that's going to flourish. The one that's prepared is the one that's going to flourish. Y'all seen what used to be funny used to get on me all the time about watching sci-fi where you got it's a robot, they call it a computer age, where you got robots with weapons and stuff on top of the ground, and you got everybody had to move underground and live underground and this, that, and the other. And I never looked at it as a movie. I said that's too close to reality. And look where we are today. We're right there. We're right there. They are building robots. That soon they're not going. You're not going to have a police force. Y'all hear all this police brutality? Soon they're gonna be right along with you because let me tell you something. When they bring those robots out to be the enforcers, they're gonna be the judge and the jury and the executioner all right there, guarantee you. So y'all sit around and play around and think it's not true. If you don't believe it, well, AI ain't gonna tell you because AI is they already got that to a point where certain things it's not gonna talk about. Um, but some of the other was before AI. Let me see. You got Siri. Siri ain't gonna say nothing. I can't think about what's the other one name. That one would tell you, but it's I'm telling you, it's the truth. Believe that what you heard, believe what you see, cause they ain't joking. You gonna look around and you ain't gonna have nowhere to be, and then you're gonna be trying to get together then, and it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late because all y'all together and ain't got no weapon. All y'all together outside trying to get warm. Nah, y'all better get together. Everybody, everybody, get you a community of people because the government don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about it. Get you a community of people, like-minded people, because it's about to be in the position of survival. You know, so all this little luxury stuff where y'all like to go out and y'all like to have a drink or whatsoever, and y'all want to party, y'all. What you gonna do when all that's taken away? When you can't do that? Because it's about to come. They are in the process of controlling you. Look at everything that's going on. And I'm just saying this to open your eyes. But if you know what, if you want to stay asleep, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. I don't have to deal with it because you know what? Don't come to my house. All that's all I'm telling you. Don't come over here. Don't try to find me because I already told you. But I equip myself with knowledge and know-how. I'm a survivor. I can do some things that you wouldn't believe. You remember MacGyver? I can do some things that you won't believe. But you better be trying to find out, trying to check, trying to fill yourself with some knowledge. You better be planting some garden inside your house. You better be getting stocked up. Oh man, you talking about doomsday. Baby, it's here. We at it. We in it. And the longer you put off from doing it, the less you gonna have when it happens. They tested y'all the first time with COVID. I'm saying y'all because some of y'all were so scared. Y'all went and got the shot. I'm not scared. And I told y'all even that time, it was so funny. When COVID came, I showed y'all what it was. I told y'all what it was. I had the papers from the government. I showed y'all exactly what it was. And they cut me off for 6 months. That's what they did. They would not let me come on for 6 months. They cut me off of social media for 6 months because I did that. And I had told y'all, I said, look, if I disappear or I don't y'all don't hear from me, then you know something's happening. That's what they did. Now nobody didn't come and try to break in my house and do nothing because y'all would have seen that on the news. The one thing y'all know about this person right here, I ain't going down without a fight. So if you come over here, what they say on the on the show, you might walk over here, but you gonna limp back if you limp back. I'm telling you, I ain't no threatening person, but I'm gonna tell you something. I got eyes in places, so I just want you to know. But I mean, I just want y'all. I want everybody to be safe because now we're moving into the Christmas season, and you know people crazy because people don't have food. So and people talking about they gonna steal from other folk. Man, it's a bad time. It's a bad time. They're trying to create chaos, and the reason why they're trying to create chaos because once they create chaos, then it's easier to introduce another kind of force that they can govern with. So they're gonna create chaos, and you're gonna be surprised. Now you're gonna have your robots everywhere, pa- patrolling you in your neighborhoods. You're gonna start seeing cameras in your neighborhood because they're watching you. They already said that Bill Gates got like 65 orbiting satellites, and I think what they say 6,500, but they trying to get so it's a million of them so they can watch every inch of the earth. And when they do that, I'm telling you, it's gonna be some stuff. It's gonna be some stuff because you won't be able to do nothing. So if they watching every inch of the earth, what's gonna happen? What you got to do? Go down under the earth so they can't see you. Sound like sci-fi, don't it? Mm-hmm. So that's what it's gonna be. People's gonna start living underground. They're gonna have to because they ain't gonna be able to get no food up here. And y'all talking about y'all don't like Fear Factor and they eating rats and stuff. What you think you gonna do? What you think you gonna have to do? You ain't gonna have no cows. Where you gonna have cows underground at? You gonna be eating no steak. But that's for the future, and I just feel sorry for my kids in the future, man. I do. I'm 57 in a couple of days, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but I'm as long as I got life, health, and strength. Hey, I don't did a whole lot of things in life. I don't been a whole lot of places. I don't been around the world, so I'm not missing nothing. But my kids, well, I feel sorry for them because they live in the days of sorrow. These are the days of sorrow. I don't care how look at economy, look at things around. So I mean, it's serious. But hey, on a lighter note, don't forget Thursday, not this Thursday, the 12th, right after my birthday. My birthday is November 11th. Guess what? Is it? Yeah. What's that date? Let me see. Either way, I think no, might be the 13th. Either way, whatever day November 11th, I think that's my birthday. I think I supposed to be on, but I'm gonna be on that night and that Thursday, and I'm gonna be here with Miss Tanya Prophet. So um, I ain't gonna hold you no longer. I had fun with you. Thank you for listening to me, listening to my music, listening to me rant. And I was supposed to have another guest on here tonight, but evidently there were some circumstances happened that he wasn't able to be here. But maybe we'll get him back and just keep watching the net and see what we got going on. All right. Hey, I'm having fun. You have been watching the Drop Podcast. All right. With yours truly, your host, JMontage, aka Javier. All right. Look here. Um, I'm gonna be putting out stuff about my book. I want you to buy my book. I want you to read my book. Now I got the first book is about my life, and it said I shouldn't be alive. That's the title of it. I shouldn't be alive. So I mean, and in that book, there's some very enlightening stuff in that book, and there were some things that were told to me when I was on the other side, and I do talk about it, and I got a lot of knowledge of a lot of stuff that's happening, and some things that we should be able to partake in, and you know, make your life better. But that's only if you want to make your life better. All right, cool. What is this going on right here? Still on? Yeah, still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. But hey, let's have fun. Let's love one another. And I don't know if you know about what I always say. You are the most important person in your life. You are the most important person in your life. Life wouldn't be the same without you. but you are the most important person in your life. So if I can say anything to encourage you, I just want you to know, hey, you the most important person in your life, not your mama, not your daddy, not your kids. Because if you ain't here, you ain't no impact on them. So you are the most important person in your life. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna put it on it so you can read it because I want you to know and I want you to feel it. I want you to understand that you are the most important person in your life. Now, I don't care what you say. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care what they said to you. I'm gonna keep telling you that you are the most important person in your life, in your kids' life, in your family life. All right. Hey, it's time to go. It's time as far as spent. It's 9:17, man. I've been on here a little hour, little over an hour. I feel like doing something else, but you know what? You know what I'm gonna do for y'all one day? One day I'm gonna serenade y'all. I'm gonna move all the whole studio in another room, and I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna serenade for you. I'm gonna play some music. I probably do a little singing. I can hear my brother. Oh no, don't sing. Hey, I'm singing. I'm singing. But yeah, I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna do some things. We gonna have some fun. I'm gonna say, put your request in. Hello, Janet and Belinda. Put your request in. I want you to sing. I'm gonna sing. You know, you tell me what song you want me to sing. Like, you don't have to be beautiful. Prince. You know, do some Rick James. Remember when I used to love him and me? Yeah, I do all that and do some Ray Charles. I can't do it here. That's funny. But yeah, we want to be able to do it. Come on. You know what? Sometimes I like the fact that I have people, but sometimes I don't know why people be trying to come up in a private and talk to me, and they can see I'm online. Anyway, look here. Life is good. Life is grand. Life is not sad. Take advantage of life. You only get one. Take advantage of it. You only get one. Hey, if you're building with somebody, that's important. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody want to be alone. And if you do, be alone. But not at the expense of somebody else, all right? If you're going to be with somebody, build. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave. And we might talk about it next time. Let me tell you something. Relationships are hard today. They are. I mean, I don't even know how to say it. Relationships are. You can't trust nobody. If you ain't got somebody that you already know, and you talk about trying to learn somebody, man, shit. Get your ass out of here. You're going to have problems. You have major problems. And if you're older dude, trying to get a woman over a certain age, bro, it ain't gonna even work. It ain't gonna even work. Don't even try. I figured out why they say men like younger women, because you remember that old saying, old dog, new tricks. It ain't gonna work, bro. I'm telling you. The fight you get trying to take care of somebody. And I find this out, and I'm gonna let you go for real this time. Men try to find a reason to stay in a relationship, and women look for a reason to get out. Men try to find a reason to stay in. No matter how, when they see you, what's going wrong with you, what ain't right about you, how bad you are, how bad you act, they're trying to find a reason to stay. Women trying to look for a reason where he ain't got this, he ain't got, they look for a reason, way out. Something wrong with that picture. Now, I ain't talking about nobody bad. I'm just telling you. All right, anyway. Hey, I enjoyed you, had fun with you. I want to give a shout out to Nicole and Crush, CSE Music Report. They'll be on tomorrow at 8. So y'all catch them. If you caught me, catch them, CSE Music Report. They will be on tomorrow. Again, shout out to Scorpios November. Yeah, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to us. Yeah. So shout out. Look here, man. Again, go back and go to the doctor. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. Just go to the doctor, get checked. Don't take it for granted. If you want to be around, go to the doctor, get checked. What else? Don't forget, not this Thursday, but next Thursday at 10 o'clock. We're going to be on at the Late Night Podcast with Miss Tanya Prophet. I need you to be on. Tell somebody. And if you look on my page, I got flyers up. She got flyers up from her people from up there. Look, be on the podcast. You don't want to miss that one. You don't want to miss that one. Next Tuesday, I'm going to have another guest. I'm trying to get the guests that were supposed to be here. I'm trying to get them for next Tuesday. So, but if you want to be a guest, contact me. Got my information on the bottom. Let me see. Let me put it back down there for a second. You can contact me on here or on the bottom. You can contact me at aimpromusic@gmail.com. That is my email address, and I do answer emails. Or you can hit me up on Facebook, and I will answer. Or you can hit me up on TikTok, and I will answer. I try to answer everybody. If you want to really find me, you can go on Google, and you could find my phone number because it's on there too. And if you want to find out who I am as well, just go on Google. Google me. I've been in Google for years. So I ain't no spring chicken. I've been doing this. And we about to be done. All right. I'm having fun. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for dropping in at the Drop Podcast. And I will see you later.